go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share with you my method of installing crown molding, fastening it. I recently had several carpenters, most of them were on my team, and they were impressed with my technique for installing crown molding. They had never seen it before. I learned this method over 30 years ago from my mentor, and I've since modified it with the advent of GRK trim screws. Most carpenters that I see installing crown molding, they're using 15, 16 gauge pneumatic cordless trim nailers, firing 2.5-inch finish nails into the crown, hoping to find studs. They probably do. However, I was taught a more reliable approach that's stronger, and it uses a 16 penny finish nail. So here's how it worked. This was the older way. You pre-drill a hole, drive the nail at a 45-degree angle through the belly of the crown molding. Now this angle, it ensures that you're hitting the top plate of the wall every single time. The nail pulls both the top and the bottom edges of the crown molding tight to the wall and ceiling simultaneously, making it nice seams. I will note this tip works best with platform framed homes, assuming that you have a double or a single top plate on your wall. For balloon frame homes, like the home I live, or timber frame homes, this method won't apply. You'd have to, in those cases, then you would need to locate the studs, and my go-to method for that would be to use a stud pop magnet, and then I would angle my nail in to try to hit that stud. So here's the updated version of the technique that I'm using today. Instead of nails, I now use 4-inch GRK cabinet trim head screws. You can pre-drill or you can drive them straight into the molding. It depends on the quality of your crown molding. I was using poplar, you could do both. I like to pre-drill. Just like before, you drive that screw at a 45-degree angle right into the top plate. And the molding it gets sucked right up tight against the wall and ceiling. The result is an incredibly secure fit with the screw holding and closing most of those gaps, instead of just hanging on finish nails. It's true that GRK screws will be more expensive than finish nails, but the grip they provide is far superior, and closing those gaps is well worth the price. This method also eliminates the need for multiple finish nails in the wall or studs, angled nails into the ceiling, hoping that you might hit some strapping or joists. It also, it eliminates a lot of the guessing and finding of joists and studs, worrying about that stuff. With my method, I just put a screw every 18 to 24 inches as needed and go with that. Occasionally, I'll use my 16 gauge nailer when I get close to the molding, the miter. And one trick that I've learned over the years is I keep my screw about 18 to 20 inches back from a miter. I make sure that I get my miter tight, glue it, nail it, let it dry. And if I can wait, I'll let it completely dry, go back and then put a final screw in maybe 8 inches back to tighten that miter corner right up. Same thing applies for the butt end on a cope joint or something. I'll stay away from that, get everything tight, and then I'll put my screws in last on that. I want to make sure I get my fitment right, if that makes sense. Look, I think that you'll find that this not only secures the crown molding better, but it also saves time on fastening as well as caulking. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tip. We'll see you next time.